Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our monthly series here at GOGI Games. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside Matthew Lai.
Matthew Lai,
I
the
need
elder
yeah,
deep fiend.
Elder Deep Fiend. No, I need a smarter nickname than that. I need a cleverer nickname. Anyway, we're watching a match here between Ernest Lim and Tan Lun Yi. On the legacy, they're
Looney's
playing
on
modern.
humans.
Yeah.
Looney's on humans.
Looks like both of them are playing on humans. Ernest playing looks like burnt humans and not
Ernest is playing spirits.
spirits.
Yeah,
Oh,
burnt
okay.
spirits.
Oh, sweet.
The new hotness.
Yeah. It's always been a hotness. Just that suddenly got like
That's just
one
because,
card. It has one.
That's just because you've been playing spirits for
Of
when
course.
nobody was playing it.
Yeah, and it's always been good. It's like it has always
But to be fair,
overperformed.
Supreme Phantom brought it to another level.
Yeah,
Now that when
goodness.
you have 8 lots,
When you have 8 lots, like one set of lots was like good enough, right? Just having hexproof and +1/+1. Oh man, Ernest's hand is
Stacked.
not. Yeah, it's stacked, but like it's a little bit slow because it's like 3 drop, 3 drop, 3 drop, right? Looney has to play around it using the what do you call it? Using the Aether Vial. Looney can play around it using Aether Vial. And yeah, so Ernest sees that Aether Vial and is like, yeah, whatever, I'm just gonna run out my giant,
Oh, he's
My giant
testing
team
Looney
soon.
to see if he has a Reflector Mage.
Reflector Mage.
Yeah.
So let's see. Well, Looney probably has it. Looney being Looney. Anyway, on the legacy side, we have Melvin Chu, and he's playing against Zhong Yi on the respective teams. I think Ernest, Melvin, and who's that third guy on their team? Shit, his head is facing me. I can't really see. But on the other side is Zhong Yi, Lun Yi, and
Is it Guowei?
Pei Ren.
Okay.
Pei Ren's on the other side. I don't know who's on our side because, well, their head's facing me. Can't really tell the back of
Yeah,
heads
but
up
I think
close.
Parent is teamed with Looney.
Yeah, Pei Ren's team with Looney.
Reflector Mage.
Reflector Mage?
Yeah,
There we
has
go.
to
Okay,
be.
so draw score captain here. So something to note, right, is that the Spell Queller could have eaten up the Reflector Mage if it needed to, right? Because Spell Queller doesn't counter the spell. It just exiles the spell that's on the stack.
Yes.
So it
But I
doesn't
think
counter
how Ernest was playing is that it's either you have
You have Reflector Mage or
Reflector
like
Mage
next
or-
turn,
or
I'm
next
going to
turn
get locked.
the other
Yeah, the other drop score captain
is
is
going to come down and going to have everyone's going to be hexproof.
yeah, and I'm gonna get this lock on you. And looks like, Talia's Lieutenant here,
Here it
very aggressive
comes.
play. Yeah, nice and aggressive here. Swing in for 2. Ernest looks like he drops down to 15 and just passes the turn. So this Talia's Lieutenant, of course, gonna grow bigger and bigger right now.
I think Ernest is on the Andre Strasky's list, is it?
Yeah,
That only
the
plays one Rattle Chains.
one Rattle Chains, but he
Sure,
plays like
yeah.
3 Aether Vials and like 4
Collector
Collector Company,
Yeah.
which I actually like. I honestly quite like it, but I still
I still find playing Vows and Collector Company together on the same deck.
doesn't
Just doesn't seem to work.
match out. Well,
very
you're
often
thinking,
very often you were Collector Company into lands and artifacts.
Yeah.
And
which is
Mark
why I
Davis
don't
House.
like Collector
Yeah.
Company in the deck to begin with, right? Which is
Yeah.
why I play the Esper version. But
yeah, but the Esper version gains the what's that?
Lingering Souls, that's it.
But Lingering Souls is a non-bow with
Aether Vial,
Aether Vial. Yeah.
which is why you only have 4 Aether Vials, right? Yeah, but that's the thing. So, yeah,
I
I
actually like the white blue version, but I've never
just like
seen-
straight up
yeah,
white blue, right?
Just straight up white blue and then go for the beatdown.
You
You
just
max out.
mana leaks,
play less
and
lands.
dispels.
You focus on getting your Aether Vials and your opening hand,
Mm-hmm.
and you just go all in on the aggressive approach.
All right. So Looney
'Cause
here,
Rattle Chains in this case would have immediately turned the tide for Ernest already.
because at the end step, like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna rattle chains now and just wait, right?
just
And
wait.
then you're gonna
Yeah.
cast something, and then I will do something in response. Uh, yeah, that's actually quite
You could
relevant.
have end step one Drug Scout Captain and then main phase one Drug Scout Captain and the game will be over.
Mm.
Almost over lah. Barring like double Talia's Lieutenant and stuff.
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
of course. It's like champion of Parish into like Talia's Lieutenant into
Then Edelval into Phantasmal Image. And
it's like sure.
everyone's a 5/5.
You're gonna be hard pressed to beat that deck. Alright.
Maybe this deck should play Hardened Skills too.
the mono green
Mono green hotness.
affinity scales. Affinity scales I've never seen it in action.
Oh, I played it the other day.
Oh. Is it
Pontian
fun?
made a deck.
Oh.
It's quite interesting. You have to think about how you want to kill your opponent as quickly as possible,
Right.
and you have to calculate your
You have to
Yeah,
calculate
yeah,
chances or
your
a little bit
chances,
of odds and stuff.
But you can win as quickly as turn 3. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Turn one hardened skills with like a whole bunch of stuff.
No, you don't turn 1 Hardened Skills. Turn 1 you play a 2-drop like
Oh, you want to go like land mocks some creature at 0.
drum or whatever. Yeah. And then you play the Steel Overseer.
Right on turn
Then
1.
Turn 2
Okay.
with the Mox Opal, you play the Hardened Skills.
And then another creature, and then just start going to town.
And then one of your lands that you played must be the Infect guy.
Oh wow, that's a tall order.
And then by turn 3, you'll probably be hitting in for an 8 or 9, 10 Infect damage.
Oh wow, meddling mage, naming the 2 draw score captains so they will not be hitting the battlefield.
I think the game is over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think this game is definitely
Yeah.
over. Ernest looks like he's down to 8. Yeah, just gonna scoop it up.
It was too clunky a hand.
Yeah, 3 drops. Like the hand
three
might be
drops.
stacked.
Yeah.
The other mic is off. Is it? Oh, you gotta speak into the mic.
Oh.
Yeah. The mic's not off. It's just the.
The person is sitting too far away
yeah.
from the mic.
I'll push up the volume. But yeah, that was
Yeah.
his
And that-
hand was stacked. Yeah.
His hand was stacked, yes, but
If there's no interaction,
Yeah.
sure, his hand is stacked, right? But
Yes.
Looney just had that series of draws, right? He had
and I really didn't like the band list that cuts Rattle Chains to combine both
Edelval.
Edelval and
and-
Collector Company.
Mm.
Yeah, I do think that when on turn 1 you play Edelval and turn 3 or 4 you play Collector Company, that's like pretty insane lah.
Yeah.
But many times it doesn't actually work this way, and then you're left with abundance of 3 drops that you have to hard cast on your main phase.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just not fantastic. Yeah. But I think where Spirits really thrives in the modern meta is that it's a tempo deck. It's also a disruptive deck,
Oh yeah.
and it's also an aggressive deck.
Yeah, it's
And it's creatures
actually-
with the printing of the new Supreme Phantom. The creatures get really big really quickly.
Yeah, I think it's not gonna end the game on like turn 3, but
But it turns the
It's-
corner really quickly.
yeah, exactly.
The moment you establish you can establish your bot presence just at instant speed
Mm-hmm.
using Val and the flash-in
Yeah.
creatures.
You're like
And
that's
then
the
next
thing. Like
turn,
you're poking
yeah.
in. You're poking in early on in the game. It's like you're poking in. Oh, okay, I go down to 14, whatever, and then suddenly, okay, I'm gonna drop this, and then my Edelval, I'm gonna drop this, and then I'm gonna drop another guy. Okay, so they all
And
get
then,
plus
and
3,
then
plus
you
3.
untap my lands and I play another Supreme Phantom on my
It's
main
like-
phase.
It's like,
And
oh,
I have lethal, I have 14 damage in the air.
in the air.
And
it's
you
like-
can't block any of it.
Yeah.
And that's it, the game is over.
That I think that's the danger of
Or,
like leaving
or,
it
I've,
around.
or I hard cast Lingering Souls. I mean, like in the Esper version that you passed
Oh,
me
I-
the other day. I hard cast a Lingering Souls and I flash it back. And then all of a sudden my 2 Monsolum Runners are like,
Like 5/5
6/6 or
yeah.
something like that. And then
It's
I
like beat.
crash in for lethal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it turns the corner very, very quickly.
And with some amount of protection and with some amount of with some protection and some disruption, yeah.
Counter
So,
spells. I mean, like a counter spell, right?
Yeah.
Spell queller. Yeah.
so cool.
And
deck.
it's also got a bit of that toolkit creature function. You have You have the Selfless Spirit,
Oh yeah.
and you have the
Depends.
Remorseless Cleric.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why I actually half suspect that the white-blue version might actually be more consistent. Yeah.
I wish there were a better like draw engine that was based around like tribal.
Yeah, I think the reasons why a lot of players prefer the banned list is because
'Cause you-
Collector Company
6 cards
really
right?
brings you back
So,
when you're behind. Yeah,
that's
that's very
true. That's
important.
true.
And most of the time in Magic, you're usually not playing from it. You're usually
From a
playing
crazy
yeah.
lead, right? You are
Yes.
playing from.
It's
behind.
easy to win the games when you are already ahead, but it's really difficult to win the games when you're behind.
Mm.
And Collector Company is one of those very rare single cards in Magic
That will push
that
you.
will push
you know.
push you way over.
Yeah, collector company with
Collector Company to 2 Drug Skull captains, and that's it. That's it, folks.
no, even
Yeah.
collector company like collector company into just even like a mausoleum wanderer
yeah.
and a spell queller or something along those
or
lines.
in a
right?
critical turn, Collector Company into Selfless
Yeah.
Spirit, and then
Yeah.
you turn a corner. Yeah.
You know, just when your opponent is like, yeah, I'm going to supreme verdict you now, right? And then I'm going to flash in a
Flash
Selfless
in a
Spirit.
Selfless Spirit and then sack the
Oh
Selfless Spirit on the stack.
no, you've
Yeah. I once did that.
up.
I once did that to a Hollow One player
Oh
Yeah.
wow,
and demolished the board. Demolished their board while preserving
preserving your side of the board, right?
your side of the board. It's a one-sided rough. That's insane.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Anyway, it's got a lot of functionality. It's got I won't call it like a toolkit because you can't search for it. It's like toolkit ish, right?
Yeah,
It's got
toolkit-ish. It's
it's
got answers to everything.
right?
And the
The only
good
thing that is
about
missing is search.
searching, but you
Yeah.
don't have to because you play 4 out of every one of these toolkit.
Maybe
You
we
play
should
3 to
just
4 Selfless Spirits. You can afford to play 2 to 3 Remorseless Clerics,
dude,
and you play
maybe
4. What's that guy? Spell Queller.
Spell Queller, yeah.
You play 4 Mausoleum Wanderers also.
Mm.
So
Maybe we should just put in like instead of all the Ada Vials and Collector Company, just 4 Summoners back.
no,
Because
no,
you just
can't-
win it, you win that turn.
You can't.
You try to win that
You
turn.
can't pay. You don't lay your lands that quickly. You
That's true.
usually don't get your 4th land by the 4th turn. Yeah.
And then put in
Yeah,
4 Holy
no.
Days. Just
If you are getting your
yeah.
4th land by the 4th turn, it
You're
also
probably losing.
yeah,
the
you're
game,
probably
yeah.
losing. You're probably losing the game. Yeah, you need to have a really stacked hand with 2 lands and 1 Ada Vial and a couple of 2/3 drops.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
and
agree.
then top deck into your lords, and then the game is yours.
Yeah.
I think that's the way.
Oh, is this a mirror match? Because I saw Melvin just now, like Melvin show off
Oh,
his
this is,
Chancellor of the Annex.
Oh, this is the deck.
This is
Black Red Reanimator.
Black Red Reanimator. Zhong Yi, I believe, is playing blue white miracles. It looks like.
No,
Oh wow.
playing
Okay, so
the-
Esper Reanimator. Okay.
Esper.
Or black white Reanimator. Both of them are playing.
Black
That
Red.
can't be right.
There's white.
Well, there's white on Zhong Yi's
No,
side.
he's playing the Black Red Reanimator. Only the white
No.
cards there are Iona and the Chancellor.
Oh yeah.
They don't
okay,
actually
okay.
cast
They don't cast it,
these
yeah.
cards. Yeah.
Oh, so both it's
both
a mirror
it's a mirror
match.
match. Yeah.
Gosh, we saw like mirror match two times in a row.
This is probably the one of the cheapest legacy decks available.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, Badlands is what 400,
Okay lah.
400,
Yeah.
and then the rest of the cards
The
are
yeah.
not that expensive, and it only runs 2 Badlands.
Mm.
What else is expensive in the deck? I don't know. Maybe the Lotus Petals are expensive.
Nah, Lotus Petals I think can get relatively inexpensively.
Mm.
They're quite abundant for common. And Tempest is a very old set, so. Oh wow.
I like this deck. That day I borrowed it from Mark and I played it with Cass and Ilham.
The Black Red Reanimator.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh wow, Unmask. Okay.
Why do you start off with a mask?
Mm-hmm. I get information, I guess. Whoa, you have no Lancer.
Oh, I know why he started with Unmask. So that he can pay for the Chancellor's counterspell.
Oh right.
Yes,
Yeah. So Zhong Yi revealed the
What card is he taking?
Chancellor.
Entomb.
Entomb, yeah.
Oh, Lotus Petal.
Right. So the Lotus Petal. So he could have started off with the Lotus Petal and paid for that Lotus Petal, Which unmask is
No,
a
he's
lot
probably better off doing it on turn 2.
Mm.
So he's going to go off on turn 2.
Okay, so here we go. Draw 2.
Oh, he
Probably
draws
gonna
into
keep
a
that
land.
Oh,
Does he have any fatties in hand?
looks like that's a Chancellor, I think.
But why didn't he review it in the opening hand?
No, he just drew it, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. So lay the land.
Why is there someone teaching him how to play?
Because it's a team event.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so your teammates can tell you like you basically need a warm body. The guy in the center could like play all 3 matches,
Technically.
but you need a warm body
Yeah.
to fill up the seat, right? Technically, yes.
Technically, when you put the land into the graveyard, you can't pull it back out and change it with one in your hand, no?
If your opponent lets you,
If your opponent lets you. Yeah.
you know, anything goes. I could say, I'm gonna, make you
take it
concede the
back.
game. Yeah, I'm gonna make you concede the game. It's like, yeah, I concede the game. It's like by hypnotic suggestion, right?
Draw 2, discard 2.
Wow, man, did he draw? He draw well?
draw the Archon.
Boy, did he draw well.
But there's no point in animating the Archon now. Zhongyi doesn't have any
I
permanents in play.
I think you get the Chancellor, right?
You get the
of
Chancellor,
Dynamics.
yeah. Are you sure he has the Chancellor in the graveyard?
I think so. Oh, he's just gonna pass the turn, okay?
Yeah, I don't think so. He's probably going to wait for Zhongyi to lay the first land.
And after that bring out the Archon, yeah. Okay, we're gonna switch back to Ernest's and Luni's game. Alright, so unmask you. And Ernest here 1 game down on the Banned Spirits list. Luni gonna try to
This is the Edelweiss matchup. Whoever who has Edelweiss
turn
on
1
turn
Edelweiss,
1
right?
has 50% of the game in the bag. Yeah.
Oh, Ernest here let Luni go first. That's interesting.
Really?
Yeah. Well, Ernest lost that last game, right?
No, maybe he's fetching in end step.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, maybe
Right.
he's fetching in end step. Cannot imagine. Yeah, he's definitely fetching in end step.
Oh no, he doesn't have turn 1 Edelweiss. Turn 1 Edelweiss is like best play, right? Like that is how you start to win the game. That's step 1 to winning this
Yes,
matchup.
yeah.
Because if you're playing one,
But he may
one
have sided
spell a
out. He
turn,
may have sided out the Edelweiss.
because
because
Luni
he
might
might-
bring in the.
He might be on. He
No, he
didn't.
didn't.
He drew it.
Oh no. So
But it's
Luni's
okay.
like, yeah, you just drew the Edelweiss.
It's alright. Yeah. Right. It's
Yeah.
alright. Turn 2 is better than
Better than
no
never.
Edelweiss.
Or like
Better
turn
than
5,
6,
turn 5
yeah.
Edelweiss. It's like,
turn
eh,
5, turn 6.
shite.
Edelweiss. Oh,
Oh, you also turn
Turn
2
2
Edelweiss.
Edelweiss.
Haha. Trying to match the mirrors. Luni.
but I think the person who goes first will have an advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Land light hand there.
And some more Ernest is playing the disruptive deck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you can't disrupt an Edelweiss, right? It's gonna be.
You can. Yeah.
Okay, so draw.
Oh, path.
I think this is where like I really like I prefer rattle chains, right? Because
Yes, yeah.
had he gone like turn 1 Edelweiss, then turn 2 do nothing.
Yeah. Rather Change also has the ability of the
To
hexproof,
give
right?
protection, yeah, exactly. Enters the
It's
battlefield.
only when itself enters or when another spirit enters.
No, when itself enters.
And then you target spirit gets hexproof.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, no?
So
Like,
yeah, I mean like it
there's so
gives-
much spot removal running around in modern.
Exactly. So, it does give a little bit of protection for your other spirits as well.
That's a lot. That's like a blowout level protection.
Blowout
no?
level protection. It's like,
Hexproof.
oh, I'm gonna detention sphere your, all your spirit
And
tokens.
then
It's like,
hexproof
oh
comes in.
no. Meddling mage here, I bet. Yeah, but meddling mage here not that
It's
great.
probably to bait out the spell color.
Yeah, there we go. Spell Queller going to eat up the Meddling Mage.
Dismember. Yep. Sure
Mm.
enough.
So
But that would be really dangerous because Ernest could vow in Mausoleum Wanderer
right?
1. And then that would be a
And-
blowout already.
Yeah, you paid
You
4
paid
life,
4 life.
tried to get rid of a
Yeah.
guy, and then did not get rid of the guy. And it's like, oh no. And did not get your spell back in return.
That's the thing about playing against Looney. He
Yeah, it's
always has everything. Yeah.
Yeah, that one thing, you know, one thing that I've learned playing against Looney is that like he has the answers all the time. Like you know, for said matchup, like okay, I need all the life gain. He gets.
I mean,
he
that
has all
Cavern
the
of
life gain.
Souls was looking so ubiquitous at the corner over there, right?
And then
Who
suddenly
would
it's
who
like,
would think that he had a removal
Dismember.
spell?
Yeah.
Somehow in an all human deck, in an all creature deck.
But it doesn't really matter because you know, Looney
This is when it gets tough.
Looney's here facing against a
Nothing.
oh. I'm confused as to what is happening.
Yeah, I thought it was Looney's turn.
Yeah.
He passed the turn.
Must have said no. I want to cast something. I actually want to cast something. I wonder what the Meddling Mage is naming. Is that Collector Company maybe?
I wouldn't have played the
Draw Scout Captain?
Drop Scale Captain
Yeah.
this turn. I would have waited for the vow to be on 3.
Well, if Looney's got like a Reflector Mage, he can reflect now and then the Vial's gonna tick up the 3 and then he can cast it anyway, right? So
He can cast?
not cast it, you
I
can
thought
like, just
Reflector
drop it, yeah.
Mage says you cannot play the card.
You can't cast that card.
Oh, can't cast the
you
card.
can play.
Okay. Oh, that's 5 damage in the end.
Oh, this feels like there's gonna be like a blowout.
So what is it naming?
Oh, good question. Well, it's definitely not a path, right?
Definitely not naming a path for sure. It's probably naming something like Supreme Phantom or something.
Or maybe like Verdict. Verdict would be the one thing that would get Ernest back into the game. And I
Yeah.
believe the Bun Spirits deck also plays something like Supreme Verdict.
Whoa, 4/4.
Yeah, 4/4
Why
flying.
did he choose
vigilance.
to? Why did he choose to vow it in end step, and not during damage?
Good question. Maybe it's like waiting for like Ernest to have shenanigans. But that's damn weird, right? Like you should do it.
Yeah, you
at
should
the
do it
end.
for the one extra point, right? I mean, you are a aggressive deck. Escapes the mindset of us mere mortals.
Yeah.
We're not RPTQ grinders.
We have not been to Pro Tour.
Yeah.
Both of these guys have been to Pro Tour multiple times.
Ernest even
So-
has a Proto top 8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ernest got Pro Tour top 8. I think
Recent
he's
at
silver.
Dominaria.
I believe he has transcended silver recently. I think
Also
so.
is on goal already.
I don't know. I need to go and check with Ernest. But yeah, part of Team Grey Ogre Games. We have a team at
Sponsored
At
by
the-
this very shop.
yeah. It's awesome. Awesome that like there are players here who have, you know, they've been playing here, they've gotten better, and then like you start seeing them on the Pro Tour. And they got more representation, especially in Southeast Asia. It's great to have like people to root for at the Pro Tour. Otherwise, it's like, yeah, I love my Reed Duke, I love my like
Yeah, Redu is a
Owen
joy to
Totowal.
watch.
yeah.
Redu is a joy. to watch.
Redo is like Looney, you know, except it's top deck. Looney just has it in the opening hand. It's like, oh, I need all the
But
removal.
I
this game.
don't think so. I think Reed plays very well to
Reed
put
plays very
himself
well.
in the position to draw those cards.
I don't
Yeah.
know, some of the
But it always comes in a very timely fashion,
Yeah.
I must say. I
very
was
dramatic TV.
yesterday at the Grand Prix Richmond, is it? Is it
Yeah,
Richmond? they did an experiment whereby they will follow Reed Duke for all 15 rounds, as long as he's in top 8 contention. And so every round you're just watching Reed Duke. Either Reed Duke against Yuya Watanabe, Reed Duke against
Like Reed Cam.
Saito, Tomoharu,
Oh, yeah,
Tomoharu Saito, Reed Duke against Andrew Brackstorm. It was just amazing just to watch him play. But he's also pretty, I would say, pretty skilled top decker.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Always-
LSB
Always
say,
drawing the diabolic addict at the right,
At the
edict
right
at the
time,
right
yeah.
time.
well, LSB is like, you know, luck, skill, and victory, right? That's why luck comes first. Then, you know. Alright, Edeval on 3, it
Three.
seems.
Oh,
Alright,
Bugler.
Bugler. Popo, let's see. Top 4 cards, he's going to be looking for Talia's Lieutenant. Oh, whiff. Whiffy. It's like a miniature collector company.
But puts into hand, not into play.
Yeah, puts in
That's a huge difference.
well, it's still a human. It's still a 2/3 body.
Oh, the Mansalum Wanderer is now a 3/3.
Yeah, just, you know.
Let's see what Looney does. If not, I think the game's probably
Oh,
close
wow,
to over.
okay. So looks
Better
like,
like a reflector mage. Oh, this is different now.
yep,
This is different.
this has changed things.
This has changed things. But I still think Ernest is favored because all his guys fly. Oh, now it's different.
Wow.
Now it's incredibly different.
okay,
crashing.
clock.
Is that like a 6/6 or a 5/5?
6-point damage? Yeah,
Wow.
that's a 6/6. On the other side is a 3/3 and a 1/1,
But
and
don't
that
count him out.
bugler. Yeah.
Don't count him out.
See, 13 points of damage. So here's the thing you were saying, right? Like, it turns the corner
Oh, really? Wow.
that quickly. And here we go, top deck. Do we
Oh,
see? We
drops
need
down.
one lot.
Immediately he places it
Yeah.
down without even seeing the rest. Oh no.
And Supreme
Oh,
Phantom, oh
that's
my
it. I think
God.
he wins.
Yeah, it just swings
He
in
wins, yeah.
for the kill.
He
Okay,
wins. Yeah. The
It-
Mansalem Wanderer is now a
a giant dude. No, just the drop
it's
score
now a
captain was enough.
7/7.
Was the
Yeah.
drop score captain enough? That would have
No, not
made his
enough.
team 3-3, 5-5.
4/4. It's already a 3/3.
Is it 3-3? But
Oh,
it
yeah,
gets
5/5,
the,
yeah.
it's a 5-5.
So, it's
So he
11.
He needed that Supreme Phantom.
Yes, he needed the Supreme Phantom. Yes,
Or
he
like
he got exactly what he needed.
Yeah,
Yeah. Another spirit would have just pumped the damage
by
to
one.
Choth.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
enough.
That's not enough.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
But he would
that
have
was
he
dumb.
would have the time because the other two spirits can jump block.
Yeah, he would
Yes,
have.
yeah.
Yeah, he would have had the game had it been just like two spirits or like two.
But I guess,
creatures.
guys, you don't make the top 8 of a pro tour without
With
some
the-
luck.
A bit of
Yeah.
luck, yeah.
Insane luck.
Luck, skill, victory.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it looks like Melvin's game, Melvin and Tong Yi's game has ended. We'll find out who won. But the fact that Ernest and Looney are still playing, and yeah, the game decides the match, the team victory is decided by this game. Standard has finished, Legacy has finished, and all we have left is Modern. And look at that. Pro Tour. Look at the playmat. We talk about like Pro Tour. This was Hours of Devastation. I think he recently went for the Dominaria one as well. So yeah, Looney, no stranger to high competitive play. He is also part of the top 16 last year for the invitationals. I believe he finished 7 and 8 place. Yeah. All talented guys. And Looney,
6 or
yeah.
7.
Looney, did he win? He won. I think he won the seasonal qualifier. One of the seasonal qualifiers last year. Did he?
Oh, Edeval on turn 1.
Oh yeah. Okay, here we go.
Oh, here we go. Oh,
It's like
that's
if Ernest cannot Edeval,
Ernest
on turn one,
has a bit too many lands.
Many
Either
lands, yeah.
turn 1 Edeval or turn 1 Noble Hierarch.
yeah.
No Val better have the Hierarch. Oh, he has a Hierarch in
Okay,
hand.
so he's got Hierarch. Okay, so
He's got a Hierarch in hand.
step one for step one
Yeah.
able to compete. Oh, This seems like an uphill battle.
Never know. Enough lords and you should be fine. The good thing about human lords is that they give permanent counters.
Oh yeah.
And then it later on grows on to become a humongous threat.
Like even if you lose your guy, like
And when the lords stack, they really stack.
oh yeah.
Oh wow, that's a very powerful turn 2 play. Noble Hierarch and Champion of the Parish.
Setting up for maybe a collector company. I don't know whether Looney's deck plays collector company. I don't think so because
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
all the
You
all
can't
the lands
run
are,
that rainbow land. You can't run so many rainbow lands
well,
if you play collector company.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could play like City of Brass and
City of Brass is modern playable.
not City of Brass, the other City of Brass. Mana Confluence.
Oh.
Yeah.
The one that pings you 1 damage each turn.
No. It's the same as City of Brass.
Pings you for every time you tap it lah.
When you need to get the mana, then it pings you. City of Brass is whenever it gets tapped, then it pings you, which is kind of bad. Yeah. Okay, Ernest here just setting up for
Spell Queller.
a spell queller, or at least an imaginary spell queller. I advocate to people who do play like a spell queller type of deck. Even if you don't have the spell queller, pretend like you do. Like people do fear.
But
like
you can guess what's in his hand, because he didn't play the Vow, and he didn't play any of the Muslim Wanderers. So by nature of those 8 cards not being present in his opening hand, the probability of a spell queller is very high.
True, that's
Right?
true. Oh wow.
And he always has Dismember
Yeah.
as if Looney's running a 4-off. Oh, double Champion of the Parish.
Alright.
I think
Meddling
it's
Mage.
over, guys.
Collector company maybe.
That's a 5-5 or 4-4?
Yeah, 4-4.
4-4 with
5-5,
Noble Hierarch.
yeah.
So it's a 5-5 now.
Goes down to 14.
I think it's over, guys.
Oh man.
Barring a Supreme Verdict or
Yeah, that's what he needs right now, right?
or
Like
double
planes.
Drug Scout Captain Collector Company.
What he needs right now
Even
is
then, that's
planes
probably not
and then
not
Supreme
enough.
Verdict.
Yeah, he needs Planes and Supreme Verdict, but that sets him behind also.
Not as bad as Looney, right? Because Ernest can get a hit with planes with a very timely
His
collector company.
Oh, he's gonna be in a world of pain, man.
Yeah.
True.
I wonder what the
Mantis Rider and the game is over.
is that enough? Well, collector company, Looney must be thinking, with Ernest board set up like that, there must be a collector company coming in soon.
Definitely. If you're not playing any 2 drops and 3 drops, definitely Collector Company.
Oh, this is dangerous. This is fairly dangerous. Okay, so collector company here. Probably look for chump blockers. Oh man.
Oh, double collector. Oh,
wow.
path. Oh, and lands.
And the handshake is like Ernest just looks at it.
He whiffs on Collector Company.
This
That is
I
why,
don't-
guys.
yeah, I don't quite like collector company.
Well, you could get lucky the previous game,
but like
but
variance
not every day is Sunday.
today is, but like variance does eventually get you. So looks like Looney's team takes it this round. But we'll be back with another 3 rounds today. I believe.
Is the standard still playing?
Standard, standard.
no camera,
Yeah,
is it?
we don't have a camera on
We don't have a
standard.
third
but
camera.
they're done. All right. Remember, you can join us on the stream every Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Singapore time, on twitch.tv/GreyogaGames. If you missed that, it's okay. Go on down to youtube.com/GreyogaGames and watch all the replays. Last but not least, do check out our website, greyogames.com. Find out more about the invitationals and how you can be part of it. Remember, it's not too late to participate. We'll be back in about 20 minutes time, so don't go away. See you guys.